to take the sleeves off. Time to take the sleeves off. It's only 8:30 and it's already hot. Also, we're also climbing right out of the gate. That's where we're headed.
I'm chewing. So this morning, so far, we've climbed 567 meters.
And we've been on the road an hour and a half.
Yeah, I can give you the other stats too. Woo, no. Oh dear.
That's like 3 times Calabogie.
Oh no, that just... Yeah, and we're not done yet. It looks, my Garmin says we still have 2 kilometers of hill to climb.
Like we're in the middle of a two more kilometers in this one hill?
Yes.
Ah, but wet.
So it's a big, long hill.
It's a very long hill.
Not super steep, but steep enough. We're sweating a lot.
A lot.
But nice to have a break, and we just saw about 10 new Porsches go by, and how many? 20?
10, well, yeah, 10 to 15
other
hot rod
old cars go by. So it was a good place to stop.
Yeah, there's something going on up the road.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll get, probably in Princeton. We won't make it to Princeton in time.
Yep.
Oh well.
Anyway,
Catch you on the downside.
on we go.
Still climbing. We're definitely complying with that sign. The whole highway to ourselves for about
30 seconds.
Yeah, for about 30 seconds, yeah. And it's nice and peaceful when it happens. Summit, 1,342 meters. Feels like we did all of that since lunch. Woo! Yeehaw! Here we are at the almost end of a day, of a long day of climbing. And what are our stats,
Our
Shannon?
stats are time of cycling was 5 hours and 20 minutes, but elapsed time was more like 7.5 hours, given lunch and all the stops.
Multiple stops.
However, we only covered 67.9 kilometers, which is really not very far for 5 hours.
No.
Our average speed was 12.7 kilometers an hour. Here's why. Our ascent was 1,557 meters. So that's how far up, how much elevation we gained. And we only lost 378 meters. So about 5 times more climbing than coming down. So needless to say, it was
Is that why my legs are wobbly?
it might have something to do with it.
Why I'm covered with salt?
Yes.
And why I'm kind of grumpy?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what. That's it.
Yeah.
But it was a beautiful day, and
It was
it was
gorgeous.
lovely.
Yeah.
Everything else was good, but
Lunch spot was
yeah,
fabulous. Yeah.
that's what it is, going through the mountains, I guess.
Yeah. Woo. Baby. Anyway,
That's it.
that's it for today. Tomorrow's another day.
Yep.
A few seconds of what we do in the evening. So that's the Similkameen River we've been following for about 20k, 30k, and the thing is just rapids the whole way down. We used it to wash my t-shirt last night, wash out our coffee maker and just sit and relax beside. It's a beautiful river. Here we are, Manning Park.
Leaving Manning Park.
Leaving Manning Park, yeah.
On the east gate.
It's a
now.
huge park.
Yeah. I don't know how many kilometers. It was probably 60, 70
Yeah, I don't know.
at least.
It's kind of like crossing Algonquin Park or something. It's giant.
Yeah.
Anyway, beautiful place.
Yeah. Lovely.
See? Someone took this corner fast. We just climbed Sunday's summit on a Saturday. It was a good one. We're now in South Okanagan, and it looks so different. Low hills, kind of scrubby trees, looks drier, amazingly different. Where rivers and friends meet. Princeton. Man, we have been coming down into Princeton. Holy moly. We gained a lot and we lost a lot. So we're just leaving Princeton, where we did some groceries. Had some lemonade and a snack.
It's really hot.
It's really hot outside, so we had to refill our water bottles, so we went to refill them at the municipal office or info building or whatever. And we were told, this is nice infrastructure. We were told the whole town's been in a boil water advisory since the floods of 2021. So we had to go buy some water. But imagine that. They have to buy all their own water. It's been 3 years. Crazy. Anyway, we're off to Headley. Which is true.
Cycling between Princeton and Headley on the old Headley Road, which means we don't have any traffic. It's lovely, it's big, very few cars, and we're mostly going downhill because we're going with the Similkameen
River,
which is huge, and we've been basically following it all day. Quite a varied ride today. We started out in the mountains in E.C. Manning Park. Full mountains, freezing cold this morning. Our toes were frozen. We had our toques on. And here we are sweating like crazy because it's 28 degrees. But what we've come through is leaving the mountains and into the South Okanagan. And it's very desert-like, but still big hills, as you can see in the background. Just feels so different than where we started this morning. Had a pretty challenging first half of this ride, a lot of up. I think we gained about 1,200 meters of elevation, but now we're right back down and been going downhill for about the last 2.5, 3 hours, which is great. Anyway, it's a lovely way to end the day. This is going to be our longest ride, just over 100 kilometers, assuming we make it. We've got about 20k left to go. So it's been a great day.
on Highway 3. And just look at the view. Wow. It's just after 8, 8:15, and we just left our campsite. Gold Mountain RV Park and Campground or something. Lovely little spot. Super friendly campers. Everybody was retired and just were super generous with food. A guy gave us lent us his lawn chairs because he used to bike tour and knew how uncomfortable picnic tables can be after a while. And they offered us another group offered us some food, Greek salad, and anyway, it was a lovely little spot. Slept like babies last night, so we're off to Osoyoos today. 80K or so. Fruit stands. We've been told to stop here at Sanderson's. Whoa. Fresh BC cherries. Yummy. And homemade veggie pakora and samosa. Frozen palik paneer. And homemade naan frozen, so it'll keep in our panniers. What a find. Thank you, dear man at the campsite who recommended this stop.
Yep. Very yummy.
I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but the similkameen, I was trying to get it on the first try. The similkameen is down there, but I think this is the last we're going to see of it. It continues south into the States, and we turn east, and then north, and then back down south into Osoyoos. And we won't see it again, but we've been following it for 3 days. And we camped beside it 2 nights in a row, and it's a beautiful river, my gosh, and a beautiful valley. But that may be the end of it. Bye bye, Similkameen. Hello, hills. Give us some stats, Shannon. What did we just climb?
Where did we just climb? We just climbed. Hang on, you're supposed to warn me.
Oh, sorry. We left the that river, and then over 2 humps, and then we're on our way down towards the Osoyoos Lake. But they were good climbs, especially this last one.
Well, we've climbed 733 meters.
Mostly in just 2 climbs.
Yeah, mostly in 2 climbs. Exactly. Our average speed is pretty high considering those 2 climbs. Average speed is 17.4.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. But that's it. No more climbs.
And how far to Osoyoos?
Osoyoos, we are about 15 kilometers maybe.
Really? It said 18 way back
68.
there.
So yeah, 15K.
15? And it's 1 o'clock.
And nowhere to eat lunch.
Nowhere to eat lunch. Nowhere in BC is there a place to pull over and eat lunch.
There's lots of pull-off spots, but they're just for RVs to pull over.
Yeah, they're not.
There's no picnic tables.
There's nothing. Yeah. Anyway. Onward. There's the Osoyoos. And here comes a little bit of rain, but we are descending into the Osoyoos, and that means we're gonna have to climb out. Oh well, it's a fun downhill. Oh, the rigors of cycle tourism.